city of Danzig and the Polish corridor to German rule were rejected in light of the Third Reich's expansion plans. Hundreds of thousands of German troops, along with hundreds of aircraft and panzer tanks, are attempting to annex the Polish nation. The democratic nations of Great Britain and France have swiftly resolved to tolerate German aggression no longer, and in accordance with their political pacts, have come to Poland's defense and declared war with immediate effect. While Europe is engulfed by conflict, the rest of the world looks on with concern over the possible spread of fighting throughout the continent and the looming threat of war scorching the world like a gunpowder trail.
Welcome back to War Leaders Clash of Nations. This time we're going to play as France. And once more we play on War Leader difficulty and high historical accuracy. So, we are at peace with Poland. Should we be allied with Poland? I'm pretty sure we should be allied with Poland. But anyway, so we start at this entry. We should probably send you over here so we can spy a little bit on Germany. The good thing is we are not at war with Italy. That's actually pretty excellent. But Italy is going to declare war on us sooner or later. But the good thing is that for the time being we can just throw everything at Germany. Of course, in reality this was the phony war. The good thing is that I don't really care about that. Do we have any airfields here? Maybe. Let's see. So let's actually check. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Do we have an airfield here? It seems we have pretty much everything here. Awesome. And do we have... we have nothing here. Okay, do we have any... Let's build some factories. Our taxes are automated. That's good. Research. So we definitely want that. The thing is just that you should always go for the tank stuff because that's just so good. That gives you such an advantage. And Britain is on our side. That is nice. Where's our fleet hanging around? It's hanging around here. Well, Italy isn't even at war with us yet, so we don't have to worry about that too much. We've got a troop ship here. We do have another troop ship there, which also means that we can hang out here until whatnot. We can probably concentrate our troops here. I don't think Germany's going to send ships around here. At least it kind of surprised me, to be honest. I'm just going to gather you here near the border so I actually don't lose control of you. There's one thing here. Do we have anyone here? We do have guys here. Do we have barracks for elite troops? So we don't have a barracks for elite troops here, but we do have a regular barracks. But Japan shouldn't enter the war anytime soon. So our best bet is to just throw everything at Germany and do so fast. And so let's actually check. Do we have... Let's get a research center here. Do we have any stuff here? Territory details. We do have a light vehicle factory here. So what do we have here? Just a regular barracks. And pretty much, yeah, nothing of interest really here. We can build tons of infantry. We have everything here. Well, look at that. Let's get a medium vehicle factory here as well. And maybe... Yeah, nothing really of interest here. We are rebuilding one of those here. And let's see, yeah, this is all nice and good, but there's nothing really special. Let's build a research center. So let's see, what can we build here? We do have... would we need a heavy factory? For those guys here. And we need all kinds of advanced tech. So it looks like we don't start with a single medium factory. That is fine. For now, let's just throw everything at the Germans. And then let's see how that ends for us. So everybody's shuffling stuff around. That is to be expected, because that's how it works in this game here. Oh well, Alsace-Lorraine. Oh, that's just an air battle. Well, nobody cares about that. Heroic victory. New hero. That's actually not that bad, is it? Can we fix you guys here? Huh. We should probably build at least basic barracks here so we can repair our infantry here. And then let's see. Yeah, the spy here, you can infiltrate the Netherlands. Do I want you to merge? Oh, Do I want you to get yourself fixed here? Maybe at one point. For now you can merge with these guys here because I clearly have too much stuff just loitering around here. We do actually have tanks. Well, isn't that something? Do I need to leave you here? Yeah, let's leave at least a couple of them here. And yeah, the Gaulles hang around here. And you are on your way here as well. And I may as well bomb the Germans here. Yeah, let's just give that a shot. Oh, yeah, this again. Okay, let's not do that then. Same story here. Fine. Could build an airfield there as well, but can't be bothered at the moment. Do we want to merge these fleets here? Probably at one point. And what do we even have here? Another troop ship, I guess, to transport stuff to... Yeah, you can actually leave you here. You know what, I don't really care, we can leave you here. There's no real need to get you involved here for the time being. Yeah, originally this was the phony war, of course. And there wasn't... I think there was a short invasion of French troops into German territory, but I don't think that lasted. Okay, so I've got more guys here. Let's get you to join those fellows. Do we need any upgrades here? No. Don't think so. We definitely want our armor here, even though we have pretty much none. We have pretty much no armor, but that's just how things are. Did we build that factory? Yeah, that's still in the making. And the British are just kind of hanging around. I guess that's okay. And this doesn't really look heavily fortified, to be precise, but we'll have to see. They could have all kinds of nasty things there. Our spy should probably make a move soon. Yeah, the idea is that we kick Germany out of the war early. And then, so that... Oh, hey Britain, how are you doing today? So, medium vehicles factory. Okay, now that we have our medium vehicles factory, let's actually produce some medium tanks here. What do we need for that? Probably money. Yeah, that's okay. We're just going to pump out a bunch of these guys here. So, whom can you join? Maybe these guys here. I don't want to spread out too much. So we do have a decent amount of firepower here. I think if we go... You can go after these guys, you can go after these guys. If you can defeat them and then hold the line, we already make some progress here. Because if you can conquer Westphalia, they'll lose a lot of resources. And also quite a bit of money, because that's Germany's most populous region. Not popular, that's probably in the south. There we go. Major victory. And another major victory. Okay, so do we have any like sort of repair facilities and whatnot here? That is the question. We do, not for those guys, but at least for infantry. That is neat nevertheless. Let's fix you. Because there's no barracks here. Yeah, we definitely want to take over. You know what? We're actually going to take that over now, because I really want that. You can, and we could also go after Bavaria. They might send guys in here. That's okay. That is okay. We're just going to do it like this for now. I think we're going to move you over here just in case, because Italy shouldn't attack us anytime soon. And then we can split Germany between the UK and us. Yeah, the UK, whatever they did to the UK, it's really good at invading the European continent. It seems to be their main thing. Is Italy still going to join the war after we kick out Germany? It probably is. Even though that would be insane. Rebellion. Oh yeah, you rebelled here. That's actually okay. Alright. So we cannot fix you. But we can go down here with you guys. And you may as well join that part of the war. Building construction. Cannon factory. Light vehicle factory. Okay, so they don't have any of those here, but that's okay. Medium vehicles factory. I guess we could build that here. And we can also get in more tanks. I think we're going to defend for now. And consolidate our gains here. Ooh, and Germany is jumping us. Let's see, maybe we went a little bit overboard here. But let's see. Major defeat, that is not nice, even though the British helped us out. So you're on your way here. Just defend here, and then we should probably fix you guys. Oh, and in fact, do we have... Oh, we don't have any money. That's not good. In this case, let's actually hang out here. And let's maybe not do anything except... Oh, wait a second. I did... Oh yeah, we should probably automate this. Otherwise, the research here is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, is it? Okay, let's just... stand still for a moment. Gain some money, fix our troops, and then see where we're going to go next. Out of money, oh dear. That's not good. But it's going to be okay. So what we should do here is not do this. Yeah, we're going to get there, no worries. You get over here. You can join those guys. And yeah, then let's just try to hold the line here. We could retreat into this province here, but I don't want these guys here to be... Well, they're kind of cut off anyway, aren't they? Also, wow. Britain, what are you doing? You're almost in Berlin. And just shuffling stuff around in Africa. But I'm okay with that. Okay, so that's a bit better. In this case, let's fix you guys. Even though I think you guys are the ones that actually need fixing. So revolts in Baden-Württemberg have finished. So this is now peaceful. And we can't even afford those repairs. But that's okay. So we do have a decent amount of tank... Well, got any tanks here. And that's already decent. And I think Germany just has more firepower than we have. But combined with Britain, we probably have more. Should we just bring in troops from Africa? Because we seem to have a decent amount there. So, truce and money. That is interesting. No. Not going to do that now. We would make gains, obviously, but we might even profit from this. Because we would... Okay, so who needs repairs most desperately here? You guys. Yeah, there we go. That looks good-ish for me. So how much do we get here? Ooh, so you know what? I'm pretty sure automated tax collection when I started this. Pretty sure about that. Well, it's automated here. Okay, I'm not quite sure what happened to the rest. And yeah, so it's automated in general. Ooh, 95% taxes. I guess that's because we didn't have money for quite some time, but that's okay. We can squeeze our citizens a little bit. Yep, Germany's still concentrating forces, but not where they are actually needed. That's okay with me. I should really check Africa for troops I can spare. Let's see. So how's Poland doing anyway? Pretty well. Germany, aren't you supposed to declare war on Poland and stuff? Wasn't that a thing? Well, so we do have an okay amount of troops here. It's not that many actually. We do even have tanks here, but... yeah, not quite sure. In any case, you can combine these fleets here. Even though that is mainly a transport fleet now. But that's alright. Let's fix you. And probably you. Yeah, there we go. And maybe these guys here. I think those were cheap to fix. Yeah, because they barely need any fixing. So, Spy in the Alps has been caught. Neat. So Britain, yeah, so Germany is not in a good position. So let's actually check how they're doing here. Okay, so Germany is... So they do have a fair amount of money. How's Britain doing? They have even more... Why do you have so much money? You know what? Never mind. It's going to be okay. So the question is, if we wait here, who's going to win in the long run? Well, anyway, what we probably want to do here is build some factories, because I want to fix those guys. And we probably want a spot where we can produce more guys sooner or later anyway. So, I wonder what... Okay, oh, that's German as well. I thought it was neutral for a moment, but that's not the case. I wonder... Let's ask Yugoslavia for the right to pass through Slovakia. Yugoslavia, there we go. A right to pass. And we could just try to give them money. Maybe raw materials. Iron, uranium. You know what? Let's give them uranium. But then again, iron could be better. It's a great deal. Okay, I think I know what we're going to do now. Okay, let's gather everyone here. Yeah, let's do that. And you can stay here. And then let's call the fleet down here. Do we have a port here? Wow, we have got all the buildings in the world here. I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay with me. So still no movement from Germany, they're just shuffling around as usual. And as we know from previous games, once Britain has its teeth in the continent, you're not going to get rid of them anytime soon. And there we go, so we can fix those guys, we won't lose them. That is pretty good, generally spoken. And so we're also gathering some money now. Alright, I don't think this is... No, so we can't get these guys here aboard. We can combine you with those guys. There we go. And then let's see. Yeah, we still have a little bit of stalemate here, but I think we made some good initial gains. And Germany definitely got weakened by this because they lost quite a bit of stuff. Let's actually see what their current state of affairs is. I kind of like that they just allow you to see this. Because that seems a bit... that seems to be information that you shouldn't just have. But you do. Okay, time to move over here. And maybe move over there. Let's see whether we can land in Yugoslavia there. Okay, so... Could try to... Okay, so these guys here don't look particularly strong, so we could try to move... Actually, yeah, I completely forgot. This province here is now only adjacent to friendly provinces. So let's pull a stunt here. Let's see whether we can conquer that province. Okay, so they reinforce it, but that's okay with me. And major victory. There we go, got a new general. Sweet. You can become the general of these guys here. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Let's move you down here. You get yourself fixed. You get yourself... Oh, so we already have a general here. So maybe move you down here then. And then you can get yourself fixed in the next round. And there we go. And... Oh, there's a factory here. Sweet. So we can fix our vehicles. Yep, that's what I wanted. Our ship here is still on the way. And now all the German troops are concentrated here. But that's okay. I'm not convinced they can actually beat us here. So let's see. And especially not with them, with their finances being in disarray. And let's see. Oh yeah, their finances are really bad. So they can't repair anything, they can't build anything. That's good. So all damage done to them at this point here is permanent, pretty much. Alright, still moving over here. I think we should probably repair you guys if we can. We can. Oh, there's a tank factory here as well. I'll take it. I'll take it indeed. And yeah, since there are rebellions, we may as well fix you. Yeah, this worked out pretty well. And once these guys here are ready, you can just move all of them into Bavaria because there's no other province. Then we can make the front even shorter. That's great. That is pretty great indeed. Okay, so you're still moving. And should I... You know what, I'm not going to start producing more tanks yet. We're probably going to do that sooner or later. But we'll get to that. Britain is shuffling stuff around. That's fine with me. I think the fact that we can beat Germany so early might just break this entire game here. A little bit. But anyway, can we disembark... Here, let's see. Oh wait, no, that's Albania, isn't it? Yeah, that's Albania. Oh, we want to visit Yugoslavia. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Get over here, that should do it. So do we want to attack them now? You know what, let's just go for it. If they beat us back, we will survive that, no worries. And... yeah, I'm just shuffling guys around. And Germany has very few territories in the beginning, so Hitler can only run so far. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. Time to fix stuff. There we go. Even though we barely took damage here anyway. Well, the tank is damaged, but that was damaged before. These guys actually like us. Neat. And we're squeezing taxes out of them like crazy. That's okay with me. So they do have tanks and stuff here, but yeah, their main army, I've already beaten that several times, and that turned out to be rather weak. So let's disembark with you guys here. Thanks Yugoslavia for letting me through. And you can actually hang out here. And then next time we can probably capture Austria, which doesn't really seem to be terribly necessary now that we have... Oh, so they're reinforcing it actually. Ooh, they're seeing what's coming. Alright, I'm okay with that. Once again, we're going to... It's not a cheat because you can check... Oh, they have less than no money. I think that's fair to say. Okay, let's just get you packed up here. And then we're going to... So what's our research doing? Research is doing something, not a whole lot, but getting somewhere here. At least one general should participate here and maybe a couple more tanks. And you know what? We might as well just defend here and send even more guys over here. Yeah, let's actually do that. See whether we can capture Austria. Ooh, Austria apparently has gold and silver. Oh, and they're jumping us. It's okay. If we lose that province, we can just move back the next round. We still have the momentum here. Major victory indeed. Major defeats. Hero's death. That's okay. So we're here now. So let's fix everyone. And I think the best course of action would be to just jump them right here. Let's actually do that with everyone. If we lose Austria, that is acceptable. Yeah, let's just do it like that. It's a bit annoying, but we have fresh troops in here now. And oh, hey Mussolini, hang around there. Okay, so they're retreating already. Neat. That's what we wanted. And in this case, do we need to fix guys? Not really. So let's move you down here and you as well. And then you guys can hang out here. We do have a fair amount of money. Didn't we have a heavy factory here? We did. So for these we need technological upgrades. So we're just going to produce a bunch of you guys. And yeah, so we don't have any here. Hey, German spy, whom I can see obviously. Yeah, let's just do it like this for now. So where did we catch a spy? Oh, we actually did catch that guy. Well, never mind. And let's see what they're doing now. Oh, so they're going after the British. That's fine with me. That allows us to just capture more territory. And so let's just check that Germany didn't like invade random countries here. Just checking, but no, it doesn't look like it. Still pretty weak. Where did you come from? Oh yeah, I produced you there. I almost forgot about that. So the Austrians still don't like us. And these guys here like us well enough. Oh, so this... So wait a second. Slovakia should actually be... That's an interesting way to spell Slovakia. Slovakia should actually be... what do I want to say here? You can go down here. Should actually be a German puppet at this point. And they also participated in the invasion of Poland in a limited fashion. I think they annexed like small spot of land, as did everyone. So the British lost this here. That's okay. We have lost pretty much nothing because there wasn't really much to lose. And Austria is still not on our side, but Bavaria is. Okay, we could just jump these guys here. I think we want to do that. I don't think they can reach us from here. So what we're going to do is you guys get over here. Or do you? You know what? Let's do this differently. Going to just jump you with everyone again. And, I mean, they could move into this province here. That's okay, I can chase them down if they do that. That's going to be alright. Yeah, Germany's going to fall very soon. I've been playing for 20 minutes and it's already looking pretty grim for them. I'm not quite sure whether a Franco-British attack like this would have been possible in historically. I know France and Britain weren't really ready at the time, but I think Germany also wasn't fully ready at the time, so I'm not quite sure who was less ready. Okay, so we do have too many fiddly groups of troops here. Then again, there's actually kind of a nice mix. Hey Britain. So Britain has a ton of guys here, so you know what, we're just going to go for Berlin. Because, because we're going to do that. You can move in here, you can move up there, and you could attack these guys here. I'm not quite sure how weak these are at this point. Or you know what, just defend for now. It's going to be fine. Oh, and the battle for Berlin is going to start soon. Come on. There we go. Major defeat, oh dear. Not nice, but what can you do? Okay, let's fix everyone. Wait a second, did we just split someone off here? We didn't. Or did we? Yeah, so that did not go all that well. But, oh well. That's how things are. Sometimes. And do we not have any barracks here? I guess it's time to build one then, because we want to make sure... Okay, you can get over here. We want to make sure that we can fix our guys there. And let's build more tanks. A couple more. And we can build more here. The Czech were actually building pretty decent tanks at the time from what I remember. And Germany also acquired those, well, quote unquote acquired those tank factories, which were then used against, or at later stage in the war. So, wow. Britain just conquered Portugal here. Whoa, Britain went a bit expansionist here, didn't they? That's okay. So we did gain this province here. And we can it looks like you can always fix your general no matter what. Okay, interesting to say the least. But we need, yeah, one more round until we can fix our other guys here. That's okay. You get over here. You join us here maybe. Yeah, we're going to do that. Interestingly that as Germany, you don't start at war with Poland. That's a bit strange. But okay, I'll take it. So you join these guys, you get over here, you join those guys, you get over here. And now we should finally be able to actually fix our guys. Which Germany will not be able to do because they shouldn't have any money. Okay, so there we go. I really needed that because we don't want to attack them again and be fully unprepared. I don't think you... Well, I guess you did take damage from the rebellion. That is fine with me. And revolts have finished. Neat. Constructed more tanks. Also neat. So you can just come over here. I think if you make another attack, we should be successful. But let's see. So what date do we have? We want to make sure that we... Ooh. Are we still at peace with Italy? Yeah, we want to make sure that we, once we go to war with Italy, that we are ready-ish. You can actually move down here. It makes me a little bit less nervous. So we do have a fair amount of tanks here, and everybody's been fixed. So let's try that again. It's just everyone, and I mean everyone. Everyone, except for the ones that are just not available at the moment. You can actually go to Austria to defend myself against Italy when that becomes necessary, which it will be at one point. And so let's see how that goes this time. Britain, you're gonna help me out in Berlin there? Maybe I can't even see it, that's just too many damn flags. Major victory. Nope.
Early this morning, the head of the armed forces gave notice of the victorious conclusion to the severe battles maintained by our troops, which have led to the capture of Berlin. The German capital a symbol of the nation's genesis, has been viewed since the beginning of the war as one of the principal political and moral objectives of the campaign. The occupation of Berlin is a major blow to the resistance provided by the German forces, which have withdrawn from the city.
Alright, that was actually pretty sweet. So Germany doesn't have much stuff left. Can we fix all of you? We could. So you're doing pretty well actually, so you can... Okay, so you're 2 damaged. Are you on our side? Yes you are, neat. In this case, I guess you can join us here as well. We have a new tank army there, you can join us too. You're 2 damaged. You could... You know what? You're not going to retreat because I want you to guard Berlin here. And after that we're going to... Oh yeah, I was about to send you guys down here. Wasn't I? After that we can just move you back and fix you. Yeah, is this really all that Germany... This is all that Germany has left. After that, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Or is it? Let's see. Okay, oh, that was Britain. Well, thanks, Britain. Can't fix anyone here because that's not really our domain. Okay, you go down here. You can stay here in Berlin. You go down here as well. So what does Germany actually have left? Oh, they still have East Prussia left. So can we ask the Polish for passage? I guess we can. So that's Poland. Right to pass. And what could we give them? I guess we could just give them a ton of money. Great deal. Cheers. Cheers, Poland. So we have the right to pass. So we will pass. And yep, I'm gonna wipe them out. So what date do we have? Yeah, we still have to watch out here. So we're currently at peace with Italy, but I don't trust the Italians. So we have to stand guard there, and we should also maybe get you over here so we can produce more troops and send those to Africa. And I think for the time being that should be it. Yep, well, for Germany, defeat came swiftly. It's over by Christmas. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. But you know what I mean. Okay, there we go. So what's their status? They are pretty deep in the red, if I may say so. Okay, wait, we didn't have... Yeah, I think we did have a tank factory here, didn't we? Light factory, and I think we need a medium factory somewhere here. Didn't we have one here? No, but we did have one here. Yeah, we did have one here. That's cool, you just move down here and then you can... Oh wow, Italy is stockpiling guys here, which is okay. We can deal with that after we defeat the Germans. Alright, so did we... Wait a second, yeah. That was the plan. Going after East Prussia and hopefully ending the war. You were supposed to go over here, I think. And you can return to Paris for now. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, you hang out here, that's good enough for me. You hang out there, also good enough. Mussolini's hanging out here. Also not quite sure what he's doing there. That seems to be rather foolish. But I'll take it. And anything else that's happening? Nope, it's just everybody shuffling troops on. Britain, are you conquering? Yeah, why not? Might as well do that. And there we go.
Following the capitulation of the remaining German forces, hostilities against the country have come to an end. The nation is now under the tutelage of our forces, which will use all the resources and effort necessary to reconstruct Germany. The the overthrowing of Adolf Hitler and his government, along with the dissolution of the regime's institutions, signifies the end of the German expansionist dream, which threatened the rights and liberties of European nations established in the Peace Accord of 1918. France did not want this war, but once drawn into it, she showed herself once again to be victorious. The efforts of the entire nation and the colonial French Empire have allowed the fruition of the guarantees and commitments made before the war regarding fair world order. Liberté, égalité, et fraternité are the cries ringing out with pride around the globe once more. The French Republic is now the indispensable reference in the democratic reorganization of a Europe newly liberated from the clutches of totalitarians and imperialists.
Wow, so it seems if you beat Germany before Italy and Japan enter the war, you just win. Like, it does make sense. If Germany had been defeated early, Italy would never have entered the war. And Japan, that would have been a completely different story. It might have just been a pure American-Japanese war. Well, that was kind of ridiculous. This was one episode. That's not even a full episode. It's half an hour. Because let's see how well we did. We're almost the weakest army's potential, really? I guess potential. But wow, we're almost the weakest faction, really. Ground attack power. Again? Really? I'll take. Well, Germany started out slightly weaker than us and then was all downhill from there. But then again, we were the only ones really fighting, so didn't really do anything with our air force or with our navy for that matter. Credits. We are filthy rich. Oil, not much happening there. Territories did increase. Score. Wow, only Germany's worth. Okay, well, that was rather short. I might play another game with France at one point, but the thing is, if you start on the higher difficulties, then you have to start at these dates. You can't play the completely free scenarios that. But you know what? Doesn't really matter. For now, I guess that was it. Well done, Giles. See you next time.